Now, what I'm about to share in this video is really bad. But again, please watch this video from the beginning and until the end to understand the context, because this is the details that give you an edge as a trader in the market. All these intricate details and peculiarities is something that you need to pay attention to as a trader so that you don't miss out. So if we look at the price action, we'll come back to it. But if you look at the price action on Bitcoin, yeah, we kind of broke out of this formation. There is a reason why we did. But the price is relatively weak. Yeah, if you zoom out, it's almost at the all-time high. It looks great and all that. There is a bit of volume. And if you look at Ethereum, it kind of is still within the same formation. And as I've said before, it could go probably grab liquidity down to maybe 33K, something in this vicinity, and then move off. All the smallest frequencies is very hard to predict, but nonetheless, this is what we've expected. However, there is very big warning that I want to issue, which is objective. Yes, I'm a huge crypto bull, and so many crazy things are happening right now, which is what caused the Bitcoin breakout I just showed you. However, there is something to really be worried about going forward, and I just want to have full disclosure so that later on you don't tell me that I didn't tell you. So let's just jump straight into this. And if you guys want to be trading crypto actively, again, you can use this to your advantage. You can claim up to 42% discount on trading fees on, for example, on Bybit with my exclusive link that you can use to sign up with Bybit in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment. And you can also claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses, depending on the size of your deposit, your trading volume, etc. So all the requirements are there, so you can click on the link and check them out. And if you already have an account with Bybit, you can always create a new one with a different form of identification, such as, for example, a driver's license. So use it to your advantage. If you don't want to, you can always skip the shill. So, first of all, we have very good news. Before I get to the bad news, because it's all intertwined together, so please pay attention, use your brain, and focus. So, Trump. This is what we've been waiting for. Trump finally has signed executive orders about crypto. And these orders are freaking amazing. So for one, he has rejected CBDCs out the window. Freedom of people, no dystopian control of masses and their finances, great. Plans to stockpile digital assets, we'll get to it in just a second. Protect citizens and private entities to access, develop, and deploy software and maintain custody of their digital assets, which means that DeFi is going to do well. So again, you can read about the entirety of what he's doing. There's, it's actually a very lengthy executive order with very many details. But what we care most about is, for example, this right here. So it's actually creating national digital asset stockpile. So Bitcoin strategic reserve is here. So congratulations to all of us. The United States is going to hold Bitcoin. However, it's not all. The thing is that it's not about Bitcoin. It's actually about digital asset stockpile. So obviously it's going to be Bitcoin and what else? So there is some speculation right now that it's not very clear at this point. However, since Trump is accumulating so much of Ethereum, and I've showed this to you before, and this is something that, in my opinion, has been wildly overlooked. For example, World Liberty, we can actually renew this right here, and I can show you exactly. They're holding over 50,000 Ethereum and just little of Bitcoin, so 646 Bitcoin. So in reality, it's like 180 million in Ethereum, only 67 million in Bitcoin. So Trump is betting on Bitcoin super heavily. So on Ethereum, I'm sorry. So therefore, obviously Bitcoin, obviously Ethereum, probably Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, especially those projects that are from the United States, maybe Trump coin, especially after they introduced the ETF there for approval. So this is huge, and it's not just huge for Bitcoin, it's also huge for every single coin that could go into the list, and Ethereum should be number 2. It's logical. Why would Trump be staking his own Ethereum and buying so much of Ethereum if it's not going to go in here, considering that this is what is going to drive the price higher? I mean, I think it's common sense, but this is not all. We also have good news coming out of Japan, which arguably some say it's bad news, some say it's good news, because the Bank of Japan just raised interest rates by another 25 basis points to 0.5. And a lot of people are saying, the unwinding of the Japanese carry trade, etc., which in reality, this news came out yesterday, and we didn't really see any reaction, big reaction of S&P 500. If it would have been a big deal, it would have crashed. So it didn't. So it means that it came in line with expectations. So the market already priced it in. It's no big deal, at least short term. So this also can actually be taken as good news. Another crazy good news is that SEC cancels controversial crypto accounting rule, SAB 121. This is the one that Gary Gensler was using to stifle innovation. And I don't need to remind you that Gary Gensler has resigned, finally. So, and this controversial crypto accounting rule is removed. Everything is lining up for the craziest, most parabolic move of digital assets in general. That's why there's so many people expecting the altcoin bull flag just to explode. And this is the bull flag of all the altcoins, like top 10 altcoins. So in terms of their cap. So we are seeing, this level is being squeezed closer and closer and closer, waiting for us to really finally pump. Now also here, important to point out that February, for example, for Ethereum, 8 out of 9 years, we've seen parabolic moves in Ethereum in February. This also, like, everything is lining up, and we're supposed to see that first peak in the prices on roughly always on average on the 20th of February. So less than a month away. However, all looks great, and then you're gonna say, Thomas, you're clickbaiting me again. No, I'm not. When I'm actually writing something, and if you're just reading the title and not watching the video, you are not a very smart individual, and you probably know this already. There are so many people commenting without actually watching the video saying, oh, you're flip-flopping. I'm never flip-flopping. I'm actually giving you what the market is giving me, and I'm adjusting my expectations here and there, but I'm still bullish. I still hold my long trades. I still hold all of my spot. I've never sold any of my spot. I rebalanced my futures trades, yes, and I've done a good job, and I actually saved myself a few $100,000 because of it. But overall, I'm always with the same direction. I'm just giving you the explanation of what is happening in the market at an instant. That's why I always watch my videos from the beginning and until the end, to avoid being that retard that doesn't pay attention and then comments some bullshit in the comment section. Only stupid people do. So why the title reads, this is bad. So all of this is fantastic, right? So let's get to the culmination of this video. You got to it. Congratulations. Good job. As Rand has pointed out, I can't understand how this market has not gone absolutely parabolic with all this stuff lining up for so long. Strategic Bitcoin reserve. Why Bitcoin? Yeah, I mean, we pumped here on this strategic Bitcoin reserve announcement and these executive orders. And then what? We touch 107 and we go down to 104 again? Where is the pump? What is it gonna take for us to see the crazy pump? Also Ethereum. We're serious. This was the news. We had a little bit of volume and now we're going down again like a piece of shit. Why? How long is this gonna actually continue? What else needs to happen? I mean, if you think about it, if the market is front running the price always on rumors and expectations, what else is there to expect? What? And on Ethereum, for example, we're still in the vicinity, not at the bear market levels of 2,000, but at 3,000. So it's 30, 40, whatever percent higher. This is not serious. So which means that there is either something we don't see and don't understand that big players do, and somehow they're suppressing the price, and maybe they're quietly selling before a big major dump. Because honestly, I really agree with Ran here. It's making no sense at this point. It makes no freaking sense. Yes, we have the Chinese New Year coming up, so we are hoping that might change something. And then going into February, we have all these statistical probabilities of an upside on Ethereum and altcoins, etc. But guys, being absolutely objective, I'm a bull. I haven't sold any of my Ethereum. I hold tens of millions of dollars in altcoins, Bitcoin, all in spot, tens of millions of dollars. So I have a lot of money on the line here myself. So futures trades, I have a few $1,000,000, what I'm showing you here publicly, just because for my safety reasons. That's it, but these futures trades don't really matter to me as much as my spot holding. It's like I can buy myself a brand new private huge jet with the money that I have in crypto. So seeing this and not seeing a crazy parabolic move with all these great news makes me wonder as to what is happening. And I'm very close to really changing my mind. You can call me weak, whatever, but then there is difference between weakness and stupidity and objectivity and pragmatism. Because only the pragmatic usually actually protect their assets because they are not hoping for anything. And I'm starting to lose hope here. My expectation, as I said, coming back to the chart, Yeah, Ethereum, I don't know, whatever, some kind of fear will maybe get squeezed down lower to 3,000, whatever, we'll sustain it, no problem. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully finally we squeeze this level and finally see this breakout 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Because once the pump comes, it comes. Maybe the market is still waiting for the announcement of the introduction of staking into spot Ethereum ETF. That's something that would finally be the goddamn catalyst for us to move higher. And if that happens and we don't move higher, and it will probably happen very soon, so pay attention, subscribe, hit that notification bell, I'll update you. And then we need to go into the old season. Again, this also tells me that I'm not really expecting much from Bitcoin, maybe 130,000, maybe 150 at the most, maybe. And Ethereum, I really want to see an altcoin season, and then probably we'll be finding a place where to exit all and just not take any more risk. So that's my current expectation. Just wanted to keep you updated and keep you in the loop as to what we're looking at, and my analysts are agreeing with me on this, that it just starts to make no fucking sense. So join Bybit, get up to 42% discount on trading fees, get yourself a Bybit debit card, so if you want to spend your crypto profits, if there is any, and check out this quick tutorial popping up on your screen as to how to trade crypto and other cryptocurrencies, as to how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with proper risk and money management. Peace, Thomas Kralow, see you next video.